Hello everyone. Today we're explaining algebra in 8 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. That algebra you're scared of, running away from, maybe even hate. 8 minutes. Now you'll say, impossible.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not.
But look, I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll understand what algebra is, where it came from, and why it's everywhere in your life. If you're ready, let's begin. Okay, now let's go back a bit. Baghdad, 9th century. There's a man, his name is Al-Khwarizmi. This man is actually a kind of mathematician, but back then things worked a bit differently. This man is writing a book. The book's name is Al-Kitab al-Mukhtasar fi Hisab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala. Yes, I can't pronounce it exactly either, but what's important is this. The word Al-Jabr in this name is the origin of the word algebra we use today. Do you know what Al-Jabr means? Something like completion or bringing together. That is, to heal something broken, to restore it. Isn't that beautiful? Because that's exactly what algebra does. It breaks down complex problems into parts, then brings them back together and solves them. But wait, Al-Khwarizmi wasn't the first person to invent algebra. The Babylonians were doing this 4,000 years ago. The Egyptians were doing it. The Greeks were doing it. But this man turned this into a system. He bound it to rules, and that's why we call him the father of algebra. So, what is this algebra really? To put it simply, algebra is the art of finding unknowns. That's it, really. In arithmetic, what do? 2 plus 3 equals 5. You know everything. But in algebra, x plus 3 equals 5. Now you need to find x. That's the whole point. But it's not just about finding x, of course. Algebra is a way of thinking, a way of seeing patterns, a way of understanding relationships. For example, think about daily life. Your phone's battery decreases by 10% every hour. It's at 60% right now. When will you need to charge it? That's algebra. You've already set up an equation without even realizing it. Now let's dive a bit deeper. Algebra basically has 3 main branches: elementary algebra, basic operations, equations, abstract algebra, groups, rings, algebraic structures. These are advanced level. Linear algebra, matrices, vectors. Most of you will see this in university. Today we'll focus on elementary, meaning basic algebra, because this is the foundation of everything. Okay, now comes the most important part, the golden rules of algebra. Rule 1, equality must always stay balanced. What does equation mean? It means equality. There's an equal sign in the middle, 2 sides equal to each other. If you do something to one side, you must do the same to the other side. X plus 5 equals 12. Subtract 5 from both sides. Why? Because you have to maintain the balance. X equals 7. Simple? Yes. But this logic goes all the way to calculus, to differential equations. Always the same principle. Take a separable differential equation like dy over dx equals 3y. How do we solve it? By maintaining that exact same balance at every step. First, separate the variables by dividing both sides by y and multiplying both sides by dx. You get 1 over y dy equals 3 dx. Next, apply an operation to both sides. Integrate them. The integral of 1 over y dy equals the integral of 3 dx. That gives us the natural log of y equals 3x plus c. Still need to isolate y, exponentiate both sides with base e to the power of natural log of y equals e to the power of 3x plus c, which simplifies directly to y equals a times e to the 3x. From basic arithmetic to advanced calculus, the core rule remains untouched. An equation is a scale, and as long as you perform the exact same operation on both sides, the balance holds. Rule 2. Variables are symbols. Don't be afraid. These are just symbols replacing numbers. Think of them like a box. There's something inside the box, but you don't know what it is yet. Your job is to find it. Rule 3. Order of operations doesn't change. Have you heard of PEMDAS? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. This order applies in algebra too, always. Now let's do some practice in your head. 2x plus 3 equals 11. What do? First, we move the 3 to the other side. Subtract it from both sides. 2x equals 8. Then we divide by 2. X equals 4. See? We solved it in 2 steps. 80% of algebra is this simple. Okay, but algebra isn't just simple equations. There are quadratic equations, second-degree equations, x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. These are a bit more complex. Here you can do factoring, or you can use the quadratic formula. Do you remember the formula? X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a. This formula is one of the most important formulas in high school mathematics. Why? Because it solves every quadratic equation. It always works. Then there are functions, like f of x equals 2x plus 3. What does this mean? You give a value to x. The function gives you a result, like a machine. Input, output. And of course, inequalities. X plus 3 is greater than 7. What does this mean? X plus 3 must be greater than 7, so x must be greater than 4. X is greater than 4. These are a bit different because there isn't a single answer, there's a range. There can be infinitely many answers. Why is algebra important? Now the most important question, why am I learning this? Look, algebra isn't just a math class. Algebra is a problem-solving tool. You use it everywhere in your life. Making a budget? Algebra. Calculating directions? Algebra. Calculating discounts while shopping? Algebra. Physics in video games? Algebra. Spotify recommending music to you? Algorithm, meaning algebra. Every app on your phone? Code, meaning algebra. Engineering, physics, chemistry, economics, computer science, data science. All of these are built on algebra. Without algebra, there's no technology. It's that simple. And let me also say this. Learning algebra develops your brain. Logical thinking, analytical thinking, problem-solving skills, all of these improve. So you're not just learning math, you're learning how to think. Okay, 8 minutes are up. What did we learn today? That algebra has a 4,000-year history. That Al-Khwarizmi systematized it. That algebra is fundamentally the art of finding unknowns. That the principle of equality is the foundation of everything. And that algebra isn't just mathematics, it's everywhere in life. Algebra isn't scary, it's just a different language. And like every language, you learn it as you practice. See you in the next video. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit like. If you have questions, write them in the comments. Take care of yourselves.